finally embracing their natural hair and their natural consistency. And now you're able to let your hair just air dry. So it's so nice that no matter what haircut, what style, what shape your hair's in, this really adds. Say you have bangs, your bangs will now have more texture, more definition. Maybe you have a pixie bob cut. You can really piece that out to enhance that haircut even more. I have layers, so let me spray this on my hair and you can see just the layers being enhanced and the shine so much more. So it really doesn't matter if your hair's curly, if your hair's straight, but a tip for curly girls, I know Wendy was on the show a couple weeks ago and she said what she does, she sprays the texturizing spray on her hand and she actually physically scrunches it into her curls to create more texture and more dimension. So another tip for you as well if you are a curly girl, but I like to kind of do sections. So I really like to kind of section my hair and just spray that on there. I find if you do it in sections, it actually gives you a little more dimension. So that's another great tip that I like to use. But Tracy's actually here and I love this demo because if you want to create waves in your hair, but you want to do it in a way that's not going to add excessive amounts of heat, please take a look and try this at home because it's a really great way to ensure that you're getting the beachy spray, beach waves, but without the harsh chemicals.
So Tracy, you sprayed about what? How many sprays do you think?
Oh man, I mean,
a lot.
A lot. Yeah. Because right now my hair is blow dried completely straight.
Okay.
So because I want to achieve a really nice beachy wave in a short amount of time, which you'll see, I'm really saturating the hair. And you can't use too much of it. That's the thing. It doesn't weigh your hair down and it feels great. So I gather my hair up right here and I'm gonna start doing a French braid from the roots all the way down to the ends of my hair. And this is a style that I do all the time. Generally, I'll sleep in it, so I'll spray my hair and then I'll go to sleep and I'll wake up and I'll drop it and I'll have beautiful, really intense waves. But because we're pressed for time, what I'm gonna show you is I'm actually gonna braid and I'm gonna use a diffuser on my hair. So if you only have like an hour in the morning and you want to achieve this look when you get to work, you could braid it with, spray the texturizing treatment spray, then hit your hair with the diffuser or blow dryer, and then drop it in a little bit. But the longer you leave it in, the more intense and dramatic your waves will be.
And normally you would do this without even needing any heat at all.
Exactly,
if you were just leaving it in for maybe a little bit longer.
Exactly, yeah. Normally,
you could sleep with
I'll
it
sleep
in
with
too.
it in.
Yeah,
you could, you know, you could leave your hair in braids and make a cute little braid look for several hours while you're at work, and then when you're going out at night, you could take out your braids. But you'll see, so I'm just now spraying over my braid again with the texturizing treatment spray, which smells amazing. And I like to press it into my hair, really work it in there. So let me just grab my, 1 second.
Okay, so while you grab that, I've got a question for
okay.
you. Stephanie says, does this ever get sticky if you use too much?
I'm gonna say absolutely no, because I have used so much of this and it's never done that to my hair. And really, you know, a little does go a long way, but feel free to spray as much as you want to achieve a really great textured look. I use this and spray this all the time and I've never had that experience before. And another really important thing too, spray this to your dripping, soaking wet hair because you really want it to penetrate into the hair and it's gonna really absorb better if it's on wet hair, but then spray it on dry hair as well. What makes this amazing is that it's gonna give you a hold because Chaz added what's called, or he added apple pectin in here. So you know how when you go and bite an apple, it has that slight tackiness and stickiness?
Yeah.
That's exactly what it's doing to your hair. It's gonna give you that hold, but in a really gentle way, because a lot of beach sprays and tousling sprays, they're loaded with harsh alcohols, harsh chemicals, but this is filled with 11 amino acids. You have a 4T complex. You have bamboo water in here. You have really great ingredients being infused in something that should work like a beach spray or a salt spray. So something really good to know that at least a styling product that you're using is going to treat your hair and nourish it at the same time.
Well, there are two different scents for you to choose from. There's the Mandarin Italian fig, which I die for.
Ditto.
And then there's bamboo green tea, which people in our chat have also been saying how much they love. Vicky says, love BGT, bamboo green tea. I love that.
Down with the lingo.
And either way, you're getting 2 of these. Each one of these is 8 ounces. At Chaz's own website, it would be $40 each. That's $80 if you were purchasing them separately at Chaz's own website. Here at Beauty IQ, look at the price, $44.96 to get home 2 of them, and you're never gonna wanna be without it. The hardest thing to do here is pick the fragrance that you want. And in many cases, I actually say get both of them or all of them because they're just so amazing, and they, you will always find use for them because you're giving your hair that texture and that style, but you're also giving it treatment. So go to beautyiq.com, use that item number or call that number on your screen and ask for this in your favorite scent, bamboo green tea or mandarin Italian fig. Now, let's take a look at Tracy.
Yes, she's ready.
As she is diffusing. Yes.
So, because we're pressed for time, this is a great option for you to be able to just run the diffuser over your hair. So I would just hold it here, hopefully you can still hear me, and just let it dry the hair. But like I said, normally I would sleep with my hair wet. I would spray the texturizing treatment spray in my braids, soaking wet hair, go to sleep, wake up, it'd be nice and dry, and I would just drop it. But this is a quick way to achieve the exact same look, and this is your only heat if you need to go this route, and you'll get the same style that you would get that a lot of people achieve with heating tools and things that really just damage your hair. So,
and then she'll be back.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back later.
In a little bit. She'll come back in about 10-15 minutes, and she's gonna take that out, and you'll see just with applying the diffuser and the texturizing treatment spray, how much wave she had. The last show that we did, Tracy had this in her hair without the diffuser, just the texturizing treatment spray. She had it in for about 4 minutes, and she got beautiful waves.
It's
so
already starting.
just know, I know. So just know that you will definitely achieve waves, more dimension, more volume. I love that it just enhances the overall haircut. I love that now you can actually see my layer so much more. So if you really want to just really try something that will enhance your haircut and bring it to the next level. And look, Tracy's using it on her dry hair too. So look at this shine she added. A lot of people as well do like this as a hairspray because it does have that apple pectin. I know, that is gorgeous.
Yeah, it really is.
And look how it just brings out the natural highlights in her hair because she's never colored her hair, but naturally they appear because of the treatment found in all of Chaz's products. But I mean, you have peptides in here, you have amino acids, you have bamboo water, the 4T complex, you have bergamot, you have mandarin peel oil. Tracy's hair is so healthy because all of these products are nourishing, enriching, and treating her hair. They're not stripping or taking anything away.
Well, what's really cool is that, whether you color treat your hair or if you've never color treated your hair like Tracy, you can use WEN products. Cleansing conditioners, replenishing treatment mists, texturizing sprays that are also treatments. They're all going to do something amazing for you, and that is give you that WEN hair that you see all the time, whether it's on the infomercial here on Beauty IQ, Gina, Tracy, all the ladies that we bring to the set, and so many of our friends here at Beauty IQ love their WEN products. So if you haven't tried them yet, totally give them a try. If you have them and you love them, check out the price on your screen for getting 2 of these home, because one of these at Chaz's own website, like I said, 40 bucks. Here, you're getting 2 of them. You're not paying 80. You're just getting the second one for about 5 bucks more. So it's kind of fantastic. And then let's just describe the scents here for a second, if we can. The mandarin Italian fig, which is so sophisticated.
It is. It takes you to the villas of Tuscany. It's like Italy. It's a really beautiful scent. And then you have the bamboo green tea, which is going to be like that Zen spa with an Asian twist, very calming and relaxing, but you can't go wrong either way. But what I love so much too about all of Chaz's products, I'm going to draw your attention to the back of the bottle. You're going to see, if you could zoom in to see, there's going to be a little leaping bunny on the back of the bottle. That's to show that Chaz has been recognized by the Leaping Bunny for being a cruelty-free brand with no animal testing, no animal byproducts. Also, made in the USA. So thank you, Chaz, for that. And there's also the most important, a customer service phone number on the back of every single bottle and every single product of WEN. And that's the customer service phone number. That's the customer service building in LA where you're going to be able to speak to a live person who can help you. So if you have any questions, if maybe I don't get to answer something for you at the end of the show, call them and they are there to help you. I want you to get all the help that you need.
So let's take a look at Ellen, because Ellen is also standing by for a demonstration of this tutorial where we're really, trying to get that that texture. We're gonna add some texture. So hi, Ellen.
Hi.
You look beautiful.
Thanks, Alberti.
So what are you gonna show us?
Well, the 2 main ways that I use the texturizing treatment balm is, number 1, I use it in my soaking wet hair when I am not gonna blow dry my hair because I have a little bit of a wave to my hair, but when I use this the curl that comes out is incredible. Like, it's curl that I didn't have since I was a little kid and didn't think I was ever getting back.
Oh my gosh, wow.
I know, it's pretty pretty.
And then what are you gonna do now for us in the
But what
studio?
I like to do is I like to put it in my second day hair. So this is first day hair because I wanted to look extra good for you guys tonight.
Well, it
But
does
if
look
it
extra good.
wasn't-
It looks amazing.
If it wasn't, I would just spray it. And then I like to take the round brush. I saw Gina uses a paddle brush, but I like to twist it so I get a little bit more extra curl. And then I just kind of bring my fingers through it and scrunch it up. And then it kind of brings back to life the hair that I have as a fresh blowout.
OMG.
Yes.
I caught my picture. I was like, and it looks so good. Wait, let's just show you do that again because I think that's so cool.
So I just actually let the brush kind of pull it, and I just twist with my wrist and keep twisting and pulling and twisting and pulling. And it just, since I have the WEN hair, it glides through so easily, no tangles. And then as
Wow.
it falls out, I just kind of fluff it a little bit with my
Who
hand.
needs heat when you've got that?
You're right, who needs
Oh
heat?
my gosh. Guys, if you want this, remember, you're getting 2 of them here, and you're not paying 80 bucks. You're getting them home for less than 45. If you want the brush is also available at beautyiq.com. There's small, medium, and there's large. Now, which one did you use, Ellen?
I use the medium round
You
brush.
use the medium round brush. Okay, so those brushes are amazing. They're boar bristle. They also have, they're like super amazing. Gina will touch on them throughout the show. But if you want this, remember, beautyiq.com, use this item number or call that number on your screen and you will get these home. Okay, so are we going right? Okay, so, all right, so since we've been having such a great time with misting with the texturizing treatment sprays, I'm gonna say mist away, mist all day.
Yes.
So what are we talking about here? We're talking about replenishing treatment mist.
Yeah, sorry, I'm being missed right now. Oh, thank you. I just had
misting
Tracy
party.
mist me. She had it in her hand, so I was like, oh, do me.